This is it. The end. The end of all who walk. The end of all who feed. The end of all who love and hate. This is Remourn, the goddess of all death, as I was meant to be. Unmoving, uncaring, unending, the one constant of all reality, the end. I do not have a true form you can comprehend, but what you see before you is what I've felt like for so long. Someone who is above all. The only force that makes a true difference. What the world revolves around. Something that stretches throughout the cosmos, where even stars die. But this isn't who I want to be. For the first time in so long, I've felt warmth. I've felt a connection to life, a purpose to be proud of. The cynicism was an afterthought, and beginnings mattered more than endings. Despite the terrible motives of your creation, you've been a beacon of light in a world of darkness, to me and to many others. You succeed in making me feel powerless and yearning, but those feelings are welcome so long as you're here with me. Next to me, you look infinitely small, insignificant, an insect to an insect to an insect. And yet, your touch undoes my power. It makes me feel defined by something that isn't death and punishment. Something beautiful. Something as common as demise, but far more wonderful. I want to feel weak. I want to feel mortal. I want you to grant me those feelings now. So, what will it be, immortal? Would you like to grant me salvation? Or would you like to learn the full power of a sentient universe? This is your choice, and your choice alone. So silent. Have you come all this way to tell me you've yet to make up your mind? Wait, what is that behind your back? A pouch? What are you holding a pouch for? Show me what you have now. Who gave you that? What are you planning? A new power? A secret artifact? Do you plan on finally fighting a goddess head on? A flower? A white rose. One of the dead plants I commanded to grow here. Did you pick that yourself? I wasn't looking at you. Oh, right. I ignored you for a short while for that convoluted trial of the former emperor. But that was 2 continents away. How could you have known about that? You wouldn't have tried to keep the flower a secret if you thought I was watching. A weird feeling on the back of your neck. For that long? I suppose it makes sense. I've described myself as a feeling crawling over everyone's shoulders. But if you feel the absence of it, then that means you knew you had a chance to think of a plan, figure out some way to confront me and try to leave. And instead, you used it to ask for a pouch from someone and picked a rose for me. It's a gift. You wanted to give me a gift. Place it on my fingertip. I'll be able to see it, I promise. This is technically an extension of myself, like a small skin cell compared to what I truly am. But I love it. To me, it's a sign. You're giving me back to myself. My smaller, but even more beautiful self. Sir? You'll do it. You'll stay down here, at my side and in my arms, forever? Finally! Oh, finally! It's over! It's all over! I've won! This era of pity and disgrace, of wanting and dreaming, of shame and manipulation, it's all finally died out with no afterlife for it. I'm going to get everything I've ever wanted. And you're finally going to live a life where you aren't haunted by loss and sorrow. We've won, my love. We've won. Come here. I'm going to give you an embrace beyond anything anyone's ever felt before. Behold, an entire dimension of love. Mm. No, no. I'll stay in bed, my love. Just for 5 more minutes. Oh, I have not gotten tired of this yet. Every time I lay a finger on you, it feels like a new kind of skin. A new kind of warmth. A gift that just keeps giving. Ah. You know, I once thought that giving deities the ability to feel tired was pointless. But I'd go completely mad if I didn't have nights where my head was on your chest, or yours on mine. Of course, it's a very special day for us both. I suppose we should finally get up. Do you want to know something funny? This is the first time in a long time that a decade has felt like a decade. Ah, so you feel it too. It's not like I'm surprised. You were very anxious yesterday. There's no need to question that. You do know that I know everything, right? Glad you remember that. Still, I understand. This will be the moment that completely changes the route of your very, very, very long life. One that can't be recreated or undone. So, how about a gift? One to show you that everything will be okay. Call it the last gift I'll give you as your fiancé. There was a reason I kept you in bed for that long. Aside from the obvious one, look out the window. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A sunrise like the ones on Earth. Isn't it beautiful? I know it's blue, but I just thought it fit the colors of this dimension better. Oh, I'm so glad you do. This might sound unromantic, but it's not just for you. It's for all the souls of this land. Something to tell that things will change for their goddess. The rumors are true, and there are no more uncertainties. The future for everyone is brighter. And with the sunrise almost complete, it's officially been 10 years since you said yes to my love. And I don't think there's a better day to finally have our wedding. Here's how today is going to go. First, I'm going to leave you. I have my own preparations to attend to. I know it's strange to be separated for most of our big day, but I want us to surprise each other when the time comes. Don't worry, this is going to be worth it. My dressmakers are finishing up on the perfect clothing for me. I could just will one into existence, but seeing those dead women's eyes light up when I told them they could design for a goddess, it felt right. As for you, a reaper will come and guide you toward the designers I picked out for your clothes. I want to be as surprised when I see you as you'll be when you see me. So I haven't been watching. Oh, don't worry. I had a few close friends of yours work with them. People who know your style. I'm sure you'll love it. I know I will. You look good in everything. Once you feel presentable, just wait outside. Some special person will be picking you up. No, not a reaper. She'll be floating down on the energy of all creation, canceling out my effects just as well as you can. She'll be glistening, sparkling, radiant. Her appearance here will be spoken of for generations. The goddess of all life. When I started planning the wedding, she was the first to offer to be your transportation to the shared land of the divine, as an apology for creating you the way she did. I could see it in her eyes, the way she speaks and looks away from me. She's still ashamed of everything she unintentionally put you through. But she says she's finally worked up the courage to face you directly. She'll explain everything once you're up there. And then we can have the wedding of the Aeon. Neither of us really have a family, but my fellow deities will be supporting me, while the invited souls of your comrades will reunite with you once again. And afterwards, we can parade around this kingdom for however long we want, showing everyone what our love means. It's the marriage of concepts, the immovable object and the unstoppable force, the eternal life and the inevitable end. Doesn't that sound beautiful? It's so nice to see that wonderful smile every day. Remember when we first met? In the cabin all those years ago. And I had you chained up and walking out of there with a very conflicted look on your face. Me neither. But I'm glad you did. Having something as bright as you has kept me going, and I'm glad you want all of this. You want me. You want your happiness, everything, and it's all yours. Sometimes I forget this is a land of death. I see how people interact with you, feeling your hand when you shake theirs, looking at the color in your eyes and face. I should be jealous, but they look so alive again. I can't bring myself to be mad. When you're married to this realm, a new era will begin. One with us, bringing hope and light to these lost souls greater than anyone else could. One with... Why are you looking away like that? You're thinking of your living friends again? Listen to me. You didn't owe those people your stay in that realm. People vanish and die all the time, and you are no different. I'm sure they've gotten over it after a decade. What? Sure, it took you a while to mourn that death, but you got over it eventually. I even helped you through it when you learned they faded away before you arrived here. Well, I know that's a depressing thought, but we can't invite them to a cross-dimensional ceremony last minute. It was hard enough to get the souls up there. We can discuss these things like the two healthy adults we are, eventually. But it's your actual wedding day. You can't let things like this get you down. Yeah, I'm nervous too. But do you know what's calling all of that? The idea of seeing you under a bright yellow sun again. So many years and your embrace just feels softer. Your skin feels smoother. Your body feels warmer. And whatever kiss we both give on the tallest peaks in existence would make all the centuries of longing worth it. Let's save that passion for when it's finally time, shall we? Good. The new era is upon us, my love. One where there truly is life after death. And I look forward to when you can finally let go of all the people living up there and accept death as your closest companion. When we meet again in the land of the divine, we'll see the last glimpse of who we were and become exactly what we were meant to be. And once we're married, eternally, we'll finally complete each other. I'll see you, my love, and thank you for remaining mine. Hiya, Saki here. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope I was able to bring you some happiness, peace, and comfort. If you want to support me on Twitch, feel free to. I stream just about every day. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would make me really happy. You can also find me on Patreon, Discord, or Twitter. Thank you so much for everything you guys do for me. I really, really appreciate it. Now, take care. Mwah.